Okay, so let's mark some of this exam. This is question 1 in year 12 half yearly. Solve this equation, log, differentiate some log, and evaluate an integral. Let's do parts A and B. Okay, if you have a look at the answer. So we're trying to solve this. No, I guess we're assuming. We're not necessarily assuming anything about the base of the log. So I guess E might not be the base of the log, but whatever the base of the log is, we can call it E. So there was a step that was a little bit missed. I guess it was written twice in the same line. It's so the 2 goes inside, it becomes log x squared, log 6x. Then you can undo the log. So it's x squared equals 6x. And that becomes an easy thing to solve. Okay. Just make sure you don't cancel the x's without taking into account that removes x equals 0 from being a solution. So, and then x squared minus 6x factorized. So the x either is 0 or 6. Okay, good. And maybe substitute. Okay, so this is something you've got to be very careful, okay? So we're showing that x equals 0 and 6 are the only possibilities, but they're not necessarily actually solutions, right? In this case, x equals 0. Maybe this is why it's sneaky, it's worth 2 marks, okay? So it's not 1 for each solution. Maybe it's 1 for each correct treatment of these solutions. So I believe 6 is a solution, but 0, I mean log of 0 does not make sense, okay? So this is not in, I guess another way of saying not in the domain, or I'm saying log 0 doesn't make sense. Undefined, okay? Remember, log has to be positive numbers. This is, x equals 0 is an asymptote. Alright, so what's the next question? Differentiate log base e of cosine of x. Yeah, so it's this very standard application of the chain rule. You know, you pretend this is just log of x, so you write 1 over what is inside, and then you times it by the derivative of what's inside. Okay, because it's not x. And that continues the chain until you run out of insides, until there's no inside. Okay, there's a very simple error here. This should be, the derivative of cosine should be negative sine. Okay. And negative sign makes this negative tan x. Okay. And so now if we're asked to integrate from 0 to pi on 3 of 10x, we just go back to the original, but with a negative sign. Yeah, so this is correct given the previous working, but it might have to be negative 10x, something like that. So 0 to pi on 3 should be positive. So what happened here? Something funny happened here. Oh, of course. So cosine of 60 is pi on 3. Okay, it's not good to interchange radians and degrees in the middle of this. But okay, so let's ignore that for now, and then have cosine of 0. Well, cosine of 0 is 1. Log of 1 is 0, no matter what the base is. Okay. So we really have to just focus on log of cosine of pi on 3. You know, cosine of pi on 3 or cosine of 60 degrees is half. So the answer will be, so I don't know what happened here. So this is equal to that, yes? And you'll get log of a half. Okay, and you know log of half is actually negative, because log of anything less than 1 is negative. And this will disagree with your idea that the area from 0 to pi on 3 for the tan is positive. Right, so this is, even though this is right, given the wrong answer here, it gives you an opportunity to spot that it's wrong because the answer turns out to be negative. Okay, so if someone was harsh, they might still take a mark off for not realizing this was negative. And then others would give you all the marks because you were right based on the wrong conclusion of the previous exercise. Okay.